What's up guys, real quick right before the video, I just want to let you know I'm giving away these Tech 3 boots to one lucky viewer. You only have to do 3 things: subscribe, turn notifications on, and follow me on Instagram. David was our last winner for the goggles. He seems pretty happy.
Yo, thank you so much Diedrich for the goggles, they're amazing.
So hit that subscribe button.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the day. We're taking apart the KX500 and getting ready to build this thing. We're not gonna waste any time, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. First thing I gotta do is I gotta get all these plastics off, seat off, just everything that's green pretty much off the bike. All right, let's get started.
So while I'm working on this thing, how about you guys try to guess how much I paid for it? And the first person to guess right, I'll give a $20 Amazon gift card to. Just put your guess in a comment down below, and I'll select the first person to get it right. Does anyone know if the 500 carburetor will fit a 250 bike? I'm just kind of curious. But that's it for the tank. Just those few bolts and it comes right off. Now we'll move to the number plates and the rear fender.
I would be using my impact, but I lost the little adapters that go onto the sockets. It was in the toolbox that got lost in the move. So we're doing it all by hand. Look at all that oil. Look at that. It's all over the plastics and everything. That's okay.
So I don't really know if I'm going to use this silencer or if I'm going to use a shorty. I have a shorty that came with the bike, and I think I'm leaning towards that so you don't see this big ugly silencer sticking out. This bike is pretty much held together with hopes and dreams and zip ties because I'm pretty sure about 62% of all bolts are missing, and the ones that are there are different sizes and different colors and all kinds of stuff, but we'll get her fixed. So the subframe is held on with Allen key type bolts, which is kind of scary because I think I'm just going to strip them out or something like that. But we eventually got them all off. We have to get this rear brake out of the way to get to the swing arm bolt, or I would have just left it on the frame. These things are so freaking tight. I went ahead and broke out the impact driver because they were just ready to strip out. This impact driver is a must-have for working on anything really. I could not save this last one though.
Alright, so what I had to do to get this bolt out since it was stripped was I took my hacksaw and cut a straight line in it. It's a little slit. And then With the impact driver, I used the flat blade, just right there, and it popped loose, so we're in business, just like that.
These screws on the swing arm were incredibly tight as well, but I got lucky with them because they did not strip. I had to run to Harbor Freight to get some big sockets, so I went ahead and picked up the little adapters so I can use my impact. We're in business now. We'll go ahead and get this swing arm off now. Just this bolt and then the shock assembly. I'd say we're about halfway there. We'll work on getting all these controls and handlebars off. I think for handlebars, I'm going to go with the fat style. So I need to get some new little pieces.
I got the bars off. The bar ends were stripped out, so I just took all the cables off to get the handlebars to come off. I really want to keep these, so I might try and work on getting those out. But if they're too stubborn, I'll just buy some new ones. I like this design.
Now we'll get these forks off. Like I said before, I think we're going to go black on these. I think that will look killer. And we're putting in new steering bearings, all that. I think the collars were fine. I didn't see any scratches, but the new bearings will make it steer really good. Let's get this FMF gnarly off. I think this is a great pipe for this bike just because it gives it so much low end. I think a fatty would be too much because this bike already has a ton of top end, and this gnarly just makes it more rideable. So this is a horrible design. You cannot drain this bike like without getting it all over the floor.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer.
I could have left the hose connected at the bottom and disconnected it from the top to drain it better, but I just didn't pay attention, so it's kind of my bad. You know, every other bike you just disconnect at the bottom and it drains, but you know, whatever. It's just a weird design. I really need to throw this carb on the YZ250. I hope it will fit. Now the final thing is just to get the engine off of the bike, and we're pretty much done.
Dropped it. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna cut it right here. This seems like a good stopping point for the episode. In the next episode, we're gonna disassemble it, get the guard off, get the foot pegs off, all rubbers, and then we're gonna get it all powder coated, take it to the powder coater. Hopefully they'll let me film inside there because I want to get the process of them actually coating it. And I have to take apart the forks to get the triple trees because we're gonna powder coat those as well. I'm thinking about taking apart the spring assembly, getting all that powder coated to match. The swing arm, we need to take it apart. I'm gonna get new linkage, new everything for this bike. Radiators, we're probably getting new ones because I want black ones, and those ones look like they've seen better days. We don't need to worry about the carburetor because we have a new one. Oh, and then the subframe, we need to take it apart and get it all cleaned up so it can get powder coated. But yeah, that's what a KX500 looks like, all taken apart. Pretty easy process. So stay tuned for episode number 2.